Hey guys, you're only gonna see part of me, and you're gonna see a bit more of Rumble. This is one of my boys, but I thought I'd make his introduction in this video. I tried to make a video last night, but my sound was messed up. Come to find out that if I leave YouTube or YouTube music running in the background, even if I don't have it actively running, like if I have it paused or whatever, just it running in the background will cause distortion in the mic. So I had to scrap last night's video. So I meant to do an update yesterday, but it's gonna be today instead. Yes, isn't it, buddy? He's a good boy. So it is currently 3:05 a.m. Thursday, the 26th of October. I finished doing my morning walk already. I've been consistently doing it since Monday morning. I usually walk between 2 and 3. I do 2 laps around the building. Takes me almost 13 minutes to do. This was suggested to me by my health coach, which I covered in my conversation with Matthew video. Oh, you sleepy? You wanna go to bed soon? I want to take a shower first, so you have to wait a little bit. Sometimes he likes either sleeping on my hip or kind of on my boobs or kind of next to my lap slash slightly on my tummy. He likes laying on me. You do. Because you're a sweet boy. Yes. Ragamuffin is somewhere. You'll meet him eventually. So, yeah, this week has been consistent on calorie counting, logging my meals, and doing the walking. He wanted me to do 10 minutes a day, doing technically a little bit more than that, but I didn't want to do less than that, so. And he didn't seem to have a problem with it, so doing an extra 3 minutes isn't going to kill me, thankfully. I'm supposed to walk at a sort of leisurely pace, just enough to get the heart rate going, which I am. Averaging about 136 beats per minute as I'm going, so definitely getting some cardio in. I got a used Samsung watch off of Mercari some time ago, and it's been very helpful in tracking these things. So that's been great. Mercari and Depop have definitely been places I've been shopping lately for like clothes and stuff like that, especially since I plan on continuing to lose weight, so I don't necessarily want to buy big yawn. I don't want to buy clothes that are necessarily going to not fit me, in short order. Fingers crossed. So yeah, we're doing that. And still psyched. I'm now down to a 3X. So that kind of feels amazing. I'm still not liking how I look. Currently not wearing shapewear, so you can definitely see my fupa more on display. It is a lot of excess skin, like fucking meh. So it is what it is. But if I'm not laughing at it, I'll be crying at it, and I don't want to do that. So, update on Tom. Tom's still in the hospital. his care might have gotten slightly better now that he's been moved off of the COVID floor. His mom didn't bitch at me tonight about it, so that's what I'm assuming. She might have been a little too busy to update me on things. But I haven't heard anything about any place having a bed for him as far as PT goes. Either a PT place or the nursing home PT. So that's not a good thing, because he definitely needs PT before he can come home. Our anniversary is supposed to be on Tuesday, and he's not going to be home. So that kind of sucks balls. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you looky-looing outside? There's a window over yonder, so that's why it's his favorite spot on the couch. He can go look at things. Are you really going to chew on plastic? We had this conversation yesterday, but they weren't able to hear it because I had to scrap that video. Don't chew on it. He does it partly for attention. I think he also does it because he likes the feeling of it on his gums, but he doesn't chew to eat it. He just chews it. So, he's being a little bastard right now. I love him, but he's being a little bastard. Let me readjust the camera since he's deciding he's done with pettins right now. And we'll get you over to me. I'm sorry for the way I look. But, it's been a full day. And I do plan on, hitting the shower here after I'm done. So, yeah. Actually, it might wait until morning. Excuse me. That suddenly came on, but they do say that if you are hit with insomnia, one of the things you can do is exercise. So, I'm definitely noticing, well, my calves are less sore today. My lower calves were feeling a bit sore the first couple days. But that's because there's it's not flat out there. There's inclines and declines and curves to step down off of and everything. So, it's actually pretty decent a walking workout as far as walking workouts go. I wish I still had one of those recumbent steppers instead. That way it was less of an impact on my back. Those are the ones with the pedals that you can just sit in a chair and kind of do that. And there's usually also ski pole sort of things, so you can go like this. Hopefully that made sense to you. I haven't really had a reason to talk much today, but my TMJ is starting to act up, which happens when there's prolonged stress, which I've been having with the whole Tom situation. So, thankfully no heart palpitations yet, and I've had a slight headache earlier today, so I might be having some blood pressure issues. Again, it's tied to stress. Most of the time I'm good, so that's why I'm not even on blood pressure meds normally. But the rest of when it's just stress on top of stress on top of stress, my body just reacts to it, and it tries to tell me, yo, bitch, chill out. And I'm trying, but it's difficult. But yesterday, in discussing it, I cried a little bit. I'm not going to get into it today because I don't want to do that again. And I was going to post it, but if I don't like crying, I never have, and I don't like using absolutes like that, but it's true. Except when I've done like role playing stuff. I'm a nerd. I've done like the tabletop and LARPing and stuff like that. So that's a different story. Like when I'm in character, totally different thing. But me as a person, it bothers me. It makes me feel, I think, too vulnerable. Maybe that's what it is. But it's been that way ever since I could remember. And as I discussed in a video, that goes back pretty far. Yeah, so I've been missing him. I mean, I've already been missing him. The him that was, the him I hope will be again. Like, they think that maybe some of the reason why he's not been himself is because of the chemo. Because he's been doing 2 different types of chemo after a second brain surgery. So, but the MRI, this last MRI looked promising. So, maybe eventually, if things calm down enough, they can at least stop one of them and he'll get back to normal. It's fingers crossed. That's my hope. But it's been almost 2 weeks now since I've had his physical presence here even, and it's made me very aware of what's to come eventually. I'm hoping it's a far off eventually, but aside from having my boys here, I've been pretty lonely. I've been trying to get my Steam Link to work off of my tablet. I don't know what the fuck Valve did, but I feel like they messed with things. I'm going to have to uninstall Steam on my laptop and try to reinstall. I don't want to bring my laptop to the bed. It's... Yeah, right now I have the space, but eventually, I mean, the idea is Tom's coming home, and then I'm going to have to move it back out here, and then that means I got to find the solution all over again, so I'd rather just find the fucking solution. And honestly, I don't want to try to save or even try to ask Diana to get me one of their handhelds for Christmas, because to be fucking honest, I'd rather play on my tablet. It's a bigger screen. You know, if I can just essentially stream play, why wouldn't I do that? You know? Now, if they sold a Steam tablet that just instantly linked up to your shit, then we'd be in business. In this one thing, I'm a size queen, but I'm nearsighted. I prefer the bigger fucking screens. It's just what it is. um, but maybe I could actually play some games with people. Be a little less fucking lonely. I mean, it's quiet right now because I don't have my music going. I don't got either TV playing. The heat isn't currently on, but that's because it's kind of warm out right now. But yeah, it's just it's quiet. So, now that I've been doing this whole thing for at least a few days, I'm gonna try to see if I can start also posting videos during the day. I've found some articles while I've been eating, because I like to read while I eat. It distracts me enough that I'm a slow eater to begin with, so it slows down the process even more. And so, you know, I'm more mindful of when my stomach feels full and I know to stop and stuff like that. It just works better for me. So on occasion I'll find things that I think, well, maybe I want to talk about it. So if eventually somehow I can get a desktop PC, I'll try to do like maybe actual like reaction videos or something like that, but it's just not really possible with my laptop. But I'd love to do that. Rumble. You're being noisy. Thank you. People who think cats can't understand us don't know a fucking thing about cats. They can understand us very well. It's all in how you deal with them. And it doesn't hurt that they accept bribes. So yeah. I'm still trying to post more videos, and I intend on doing that. Because I'm hoping eventually I'll get more eyeballs, I'll get more interaction. Because that was part of the reason why I wanted to do this. So I didn't want to just shout into the void and hear nothing back. But it's almost the weekend, so have a great weekend. Be safe on Halloween if you're going to parties. Make sure you have someone, like a buddy system. Especially if you're female, you're going to somewhere where there's drinking. Please, be careful. Even if you decide, I'm going to take an Uber, don't get in there by yourself. Just don't. Be smart about things. Make sure you know where your cell phone is. Maybe have an assistant app. Like one of them, whether it's Alexa or Siri, or, well, I call him Grandpa because I use the male voice, but I have the other one. So, they can dial 911 for you if you need it in an emergency. Be smart. Be safe. and be decent people out there. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.